Kidnappers kidnap people in this time and age, take them to the bush, stay there with 1 month, feeding them, phoning their family to come and bring money. Often a time, if the person is sick, they even allow somebody, doctor, to come and treat the person and go back. But the police don't know where they are. The only person who don't know where they are is police. But doctors know where they are. To go and treat the person if he's sick. So they wait. At this time and age that if you call phone anywhere, everybody know where you are. They are using phone and negotiating with the families. And the families are telling people, police, that they called this morning, but they don't know where they are. These are the confusions we want to stop. This is what we want to stop. We want to stop people from stealing public money. They will tell you, no, you can't stop corruption. And nonsense. We know those who took the money. He said the easiest thing you can fight is corruption. We have all sorts of things. We want to cut down the cost of governance. It is totally unacceptable. You make Peter Obi governor, he becomes the richest person in the state. In any country where politicians or those in government are richer than business people, the place is failed. You celebrated doctor when we were talking. Doctor cannot be earning maybe 10% of what the governor of North Carolina is earning. How can? And he's still practicing. Professors in university are on strike. Nobody's negotiating with them. We're negotiating with bandits. Corruption kills three things a society lives. It kills entrepreneurship. It kills professionalism and hard work. You're negotiating with bandits, but you can't sit down with university professors and you want them to continue to do research and be able to find solutions to what is happening in society. Why don't I become a bandit and negotiate with government? That is the crisis you face. So, my dear people, with you, we can solve this. We're in a church today. With everything the pastor has told us, God will not solve it. It's God of the whole world. So those, even said it in Bible, those who don't want, even the little they have, will be taken away from them and give it to those who are serious. Because it's not going to be looking for where there's no light, where there's no this, where there's no, it's enough.
Have you ever wondered why insecurity continues to dominate conversations across Nigeria, despite years of promises, military operations, and government assurances? And why are more political leaders speaking out about what they believe is happening behind the scenes? These are questions many Nigerians are asking today, especially after recent comments from Peter Obi regarding the country's security challenges. Peter Obi has once again drawn national attention after raising serious concerns about insecurity and demanding greater transparency in how Nigeria addresses banditry, kidnappings, and violent crimes. His remarks have sparked intense discussions across social media, political circles, and among ordinary citizens who are worried about safety in their communities. Before we continue, if you believe Nigerians deserve honest conversations about security, governance, and the future of our country, take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, share this video with others, and leave a comment telling us your thoughts. Your engagement helps more people join these important discussions. Now, let's look at what actually happened. Over the years, insecurity has remained one of Nigeria's biggest challenges. Across different parts of the country, communities have faced attacks, kidnappings, and criminal activities that have disrupted normal life. Families have been displaced, businesses have suffered, and many people continue to live with uncertainty about their safety. Peter Obi, who remains one of Nigeria's most prominent opposition figures, has repeatedly criticized the government's handling of insecurity. In several public statements, he has argued that the security situation requires urgent attention and stronger action. Reports indicate that he has consistently called for accountability, transparency, and a more effective response to criminal activities affecting communities across the nation. Recently, Obi renewed those concerns while discussing reports and allegations surrounding insecurity. He argued that Nigerians deserve answers whenever serious allegations emerge involving individuals, institutions, or possible support networks connected to criminal activities. He emphasized that every claim should be thoroughly investigated and that the truth should be established through transparent processes. This is where the conversation became even more interesting. Many Nigerians interpreted his comments as an attempt to draw attention to issues that they believe have not received enough public scrutiny. Supporters say he is asking difficult questions that need answers. Critics, on the other hand, argue that political leaders should focus more on proposing solutions rather than highlighting problems. Regardless of where people stand politically, one thing is clear. Security remains a major concern for millions of Nigerians. To understand why this discussion matters, it is important to look at the broader picture. Banditry did not emerge overnight. Security analysts have pointed to multiple factors, including weak law enforcement in some areas, economic challenges, local conflicts, and the activities of organized criminal groups. Over time, these factors created conditions that allowed criminal networks to operate in certain regions. As communities struggled with these challenges, many citizens began demanding stronger government action. Some called for reforms within security agencies. Others advocated for better intelligence gathering, improved border security, and stronger cooperation between federal and state authorities. Peter Obi has often argued that insecurity and economic development are closely connected. According to his position, investors are less likely to bring businesses into areas where security concerns remain high. When investment slows, job opportunities become limited. When job opportunities become limited, economic frustrations can increase. And when economic frustrations increase, social problems can become more difficult to address. This argument has resonated with many Nigerians who believe that security and economic growth cannot be separated. At the same time, security experts continue to stress that solving insecurity requires more than political speeches. It requires effective intelligence gathering, professional law enforcement, modern equipment, community engagement, and long-term strategies designed to address root causes. As the debate continues, some citizens are asking an important question. Why do these issues keep returning year after year? Part of the answer may lie in the complexity of the problem itself. Nigeria is a large country with diverse communities, vast territories, and multiple security challenges occurring at the same time. Authorities must deal with different threats across different regions, each requiring unique solutions. This reality makes the task particularly difficult. However, many Nigerians believe that difficulty should not be an excuse for inaction. That is why comments from political figures such as Peter Obi often generate significant attention. Whether people agree with him or not, his statements frequently become part of a wider national conversation about governance, accountability, and security. Another reason this story has attracted interest is because Nigerians are increasingly demanding transparency from public officials. Citizens want to know how decisions are made, how resources are used, and what measures are being taken to address pressing national problems.